How to break up with your yandere boyfriend. Guys, quite literally, I don't think you can. But we'll try. The only solution out of a yandere relationship is either submitting and just like living happily ever after. Or I don't know, like death. Shit, my name Nova. Can't put a heart? Oh, hell yeah. I love being able to put a heart in. So that way they say my name with affection. There's gotta be music. So I checked. There's just no sound for a period of time. Like, it kicks in, but like, this is not fair. You shouldn't do that. I can't be alone with my thoughts. Like, I have to put music in myself. I can't be alone. Can't leave me alone like this. Hey, Nova. The sound of your name jolts you back to reality. You blink, realizing you've been staring blankly at your open computer screen for who knows how long, doing absolutely nothing. Your gaze drifts to the clock on the wall, still office hours before shifting to the person who called your name. It's your coworker, the one you've been working closely with for a while now. Unlike the person she replaced, the two of you get along surprisingly well. For a moment, you just stare blankly at the file she's extended toward you. They need some last-minute changes before sending them to the client. Something about increasing the font by a point. She mimics your boss' mannerism perfectly, coaxing a faint smile from you. As you take the files, your fingers instinctively return to the keyboard, tapping out the same monotonous rhythm as always. You still haven't talked to him, have you? A few people pass your desk, arguing loudly, but you keep your eyes fixed on the screen and mutter. Not yet. Oh, my heart didn't register! How much longer are you gonna delay this? It won't change anything. I know. Your coworker takes a sip from her mug without lifting her hands from the keyboard, then grimaces. Thanks to your boss dragging out the meeting, the coffee's gone ice cold. You can't keep doing this. Weren't you dead set on telling him last night? Girl, I chickened out. Leave me alone, okay? I tried. But in the middle of our video call, his dog suddenly started to throw up. How was I supposed to drop a breakup on him like that? I'm not that heartless. Girl, send him a text message. Do not do that. Do not do that. Was it serious? You try to recall the last message your boyfriend sent you this morning. I think she swallowed something or had an allergic reaction. Either way, I'm sure she's fine now. Soren took her to the vet this morning. Perfect opportunity. Call him somewhere after work and talk. But Soren would never leave his dog alone like that. He's crazy attached to her. It'll only take half an hour. No way! How am I supposed to explain why I'm breaking up with him in half an hour? Impossible. People break up with a single text these days. That's way too harsh. Besides, he'd never accept it. Your coworker suddenly stops typing and turns to you, confused. You don't need him to accept it. Just tell him you don't feel the same anymore. Unless that's not actually the case. Your fingers freeze mid-type. Of course it is. Alright, don't get mad. But if you're so sure about breaking up, why keep delaying it? You swallow hard before answering, as if you've been asking yourself the same thing. Of course, this isn't the kind of question you can resolve in the middle of the workday, make conversation with a coworker. Oh my god, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as good at breaking hearts as you are. See, more excuses. Maybe you should reconsider. You might regret it later. No, I have to end it, like I said. My feelings changed. I know how good he is to me, how devoted he is, but I can't return it. Lately, I've been thinking about my ex. Well, that. Don't go back to your ex. Break up with him, but don't go back to the ex. You guys are exes for a reason. Unless something changed. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. What do you mean by oh? Defensive now, your voice raises slightly. Not that I want him back. Things were so different with him. Maybe Soren and I just aren't right for each other. To your surprise, your coworker nods. That's fair. I mean, I'm sure he'll be happier with someone else too. You're right. I'll tell him today. And this time, I mean it. Just then, the files on your desk tremble slightly, startling you. Bitch, who are these news on your phone? What anime is this? It takes you a second to realize it's just your phone vibrating beneath them, but the moment you see his name flashing on the screen, an odd tension coils in your chest. Your eyes dart to your coworkers. It's him. Unlike you, she looks almost excited, nudging you towards the phone. Girl, I'm not breaking up in the middle of the workroom. Like, we're working right now. Office hours. This is personal business. Perfect timing. Check what he wrote. Whose printout is this? It got mixed in with mine. Someone's grumbling by the counter and your coworker jumps up in a hurry. Left alone, you hesitate. A part of you dreads whatever new complications this message might bring. Something that could unravel your resolve. Okay, let's see what he says. Waiting for test results, but they said she ate something she couldn't have. We heard that. Yup, silent response. Hey, love. We finished early at the vet, so went shopping. Got those ribs you love. Cooking a special dinner tonight, just the two of us. What do you say? You had me at ribs. Your coworker rushes back, papers in hand. What did he say? You glance around the office, making sure no one's paying attention, then show her the message. This is great. All you have to do is go, then explain things kindly as possible. From what I remember at the company dinner, Soren seemed like a very reasonable, kind guy. You'll end things clean, no drama. You have no doubt Soren is reasonable, level-headed even, and yet the thought of having that conversation stirs an inexplicable unease in you. You can't explain why. Soren's the definition of ordinary. Dog, remote job, weekends split between bad movies, and you. No surprises, no drama, just life. Painfully ordinary. Maybe that's part of why you want to leave. Be careful what you wish for. The basic life is it, guys. Quiet life for Yoshikage Kira, come on. You don't want all that action. You don't want all that boisterousness. Compared to your ex? No, you can't make this comparison yet. Not until this is over. With a quick tap of the keyboard, you reply. Of course, I'll be there. The rest of the workday passes in a hectic blur, yet somehow faster than you expected. By the time you're packing up and chatting with coworkers on your way out, you realize you're in the best mood you've been in 4 days. Your coworker flashes you a knowing smile before parting ways. Don't forget to text me updates. I'll be waiting. Mind your nosy business. We don't even know if I'm breaking up with him yet. I might get in there and sell. But the moment dinner crosses your mind, all your anxieties come rushing back like a weight on your shoulders. You freeze mid-sidewalk, earning a few annoyed bumps from passerbys. Oh, right. See you. Since you need to stop by your place first, you hurry into the crowded metro and pull out your phone only to find bad news waiting. No, Soren hasn't canceled. Worse, you completely forgot to pick up your dress from the dry cleaners and your best friend's birthday party is tomorrow. Your stomach drops as you reread the reminder text, double-checking the shop's address and hours. The dry cleaner is in the exact opposite direction of Soren's place. If you go now, you'll definitely be late for dinner. Your other options skip the party entirely. With tomorrow's big client meeting, your boss won't give you even an hour's break, and you can't exactly show up to your friend's fancy venue in some random outfit. Oh! So what do we do? Swing by the dry cleaners or skip the dry cleaners? If I swing by the dry cleaners, does that mean we're not gonna make it back to the dinner? We can always be like, hey baby, sorry. I just need to go to the dry cleaners real quick, and he'll be like, oh, okay. But if I just go, I'm going to the dry cleaners. It's a swing by the dry cleaners. It doesn't say stay at the dry cleaners. The weight of the impending conversation with Soren already presses down on you, but right now, more than anything, you need this. An evening with friends, a chance to breathe. That's right, you gotta put you first. You owe yourself that small mercy. Besides, Mia isn't just any friend, she's your childhood confidant. You could never abandon her on her birthday. You hop off the metro and power walk to the dry cleaners, arriving just before closing time. As you clutch the freshly cleaned dress, you step back into the street. A wave of relief washes over you. Tomorrow's party will be perfect. You'll laugh, you'll forget, you'll live. But then it hits you. You need to text Soren. You didn't text him before you went to the cleaners? It's cooked. It's over. A ping of guilt stabs your chest as you sin. You should explain it, but how? Of course I'll be there. Hey, running a bit late. Something urgent came up after work. Hope that's okay. That's perfectly fine. He should react perfectly normal, guys. Come on. We can just tell him the dress was for him. He doesn't even know about the party or the breakup, and now it's definitely not the time. His reply pings instantly. No worries, babe. Guys, I think he's pressed. No worries, babe. Am I reading into that? That came off like he's pressed. Don't rush. Be careful. I can come pick you up if you'd like. Yeah, come pick me up. The message conjures up a oh wait, I forgot we're trying to break up with him. The message conjures up a memory. Your last night out together, rushing down the stairs in heels and one snapping mid-step. You nearly tumbled headfirst if he didn't catch you. You buried that humiliating moment, yet he remembers. Thanks, but no need. I'll keep you posted. You rush home, shower in a haze, and throw on something comfortable before sliding into the waiting Uber. Of course, you don't forget to text Soren. I'm on my way. Great, babe. We're waiting for you. We. Oh, a dog. The word we since an evaluation. Yeah.
Clock that T.
Yeah, literally. Just you, him, and the dog. Yeah. Tonight, you won't tolerate any distractions, no excuses, no turning back. Since Soren's place is quite far from the city center, you have plenty of time during the journey, and the question that has been weighing on your mind for days resurfaces once again. Is breaking up with him truly the right decision? If you were to bypass your indecisive reasoning and instead just trust your feelings just as you intend to tonight, you would find your answer crystal clear. You no longer want to continue this relationship. There is something wrong here, something that simply feels wrong to you. Just then your phone buzzes with a notification pulling you from your thoughts. Assuming it's a message from your boyfriend, you reach for your phone, but the name that flashes across the screen makes your heart involuntarily quicken its pace. Lars. Is that the ex? Your ex? Damn! I gotta see Soren again, but shit. I'd be thinking about my ex too if this was with him. Why did y'all break up though? That's the question. Or rather, the ex-boyfriend who's been creeping into your thoughts more and more often lately. Hi, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Sorry if I'm bothering you. I just wanted to know if you're coming to the party. You're at the party tomorrow? Oh, shit. Girl, you gotta go break up with your boyfriend today, because if you go to that party tomorrow and your ex is there, a normal person would kill you. A Yandere guy? You're cooked. As you read the message, an inexplicable thrill arises within you. Knowing Lars' fondness for crowded, lively gatherings, and the fact that he shares mutual friends with Mia, whose birthday is tomorrow, you're certain he'll be there. But what puzzles you is why, after all these months of silence, his first message is about this. You have no idea. Should you respond? Your fingers hesitate over the screen, your inner voice whispering that it would be a mistake. Yet another part of you burns to know. Has he really moved on? And aches to answer him. I'm gonna be at the party though. I'm going to be at the party. All you gotta say is, yeah, I'll be at the party. You ain't gotta say nothing else. Just, yeah, I'll be at the party. Don't let me down. Just say you'll be at the party. It's safe. Hi Lars, yeah, it really has been a while. I haven't decided about the party yet. Truthfully, risking being late for the dinner at Soren's house just to pick up your dress from the dry cleaner only to back out of the party last minute would be pure madness. Either way, there's no need for Lars to know all that. Your thumb hovers over send just as you're about to slide the phone into your pocket. Another vibration pulses against your palm. I understand. The speed of the reply surprises you, especially considering Lars was never exactly known for being prompt when it came to answering texts. He's been thinking about me. He's been thinking about me, guys. I also realized my question must have sounded stupid. No, you're fine. I just figured you'd be coming with your boyfriend. Oh, yeah, you know, that's on the water right now. I'm not even sure if I'm about to break up with him or not. And if you two were going to be there, I was thinking of skipping it. Oh, well, my boyfriend's not coming. He don't know about the party. That's not an invitation, but I'm just saying. Now I'm just as undecided as you are. Oh, well, you know, there's something about Lars' message that's so different from the careless, confident attitude you remember that leaves you momentarily unsure of how to interpret them. What you do understand is that he seems less interested in whether you're attending the party and more concerned about whether your boyfriend will be there. But why? Because who wants to be there with your new boyfriend? Don't nobody want to be there with the ex? Or the new lover? Are you insane? Soren and Lars have nothing in common. Should you ask him about it? Well, we're not asking him about shit. Or should you end the conversation here and focus on the last evening you'll spend with Soren? We're gonna leave it be. He doesn't know, I don't know. I have to go break up with Soren first and even find out, and I can update him tomorrow. We're not even gonna ask. Just thinking of Lars and Soren side by side feels utterly ridiculous. You know them both far too well. You're fully aware of how easily a sulking Lars, who no doubt heard from mutual friends how well things have been going with Soren. Yes, you haven't told anyone about the breakup yet, except for your coworkers, and then when you tell Mia, she'll probably think you're joking. Could spin wild stories just to confuse you and shatter your peace of mind. What he doesn't know is that today your mood is already fragile enough. The mere thought of Lars hearing about your breakup at tomorrow's party and how much he might enjoy it is enough to make you momentarily reconsider the decision you've made. As you step out of the Uber, you notice the light patter of raindrops tapping against the car window has turned into a steady downpour. Seeing how dark the sky has grown, you check your time on your phone, only to realize you're running later than you thought. The realization sends a ripple of tension through you. You pick up your pace, crossing the small garden of Soren's house, an old but sturdy-looking two-story detached home. Its renovations perpetually postponed. You rush beneath the pergola at the entrance, doing your best to shield yourself from the rain. As you press the doorbell, soon the muffled sound of footsteps and distant dog barks pierce through the hum of the rain. Then the door swings open and there he is. Oh, come on. He's kind of cute, guys. Ah! Despite the difference in your heights, he leans forward just enough for you to clearly see the warm smile spreading across his face. Welcome, love. Come in. Don't get any wetter. It's too late, buddy. It's already happened. And he calls me love. Guys, I love pet names. Come on. It's cooked. Guys, I'm never breaking up with him. It's over. And he steps aside to let you in, and as you cross the threshold, the familiar warmth of the house wraps around you. The contrast between it and the cool, damp air outside, or perhaps the weight of what's about to happen, sends a faint shiver down your spine. Just then, Soren closes the door swiftly behind you and turns to face you. My fault. Hug him. Kiss him. What do I do? We're breaking up with him. Let's just hug him. We'll hug him. It's a good middle ground. In this moment, everything feels so ordinary, like one of your many quiet, pleasant evenings together, that you find yourself instinctively wrapping your arms around his waist. Soren pulls you gently into him, resting your head lightly against his chest as he murmurs, I hope you didn't get too cold. You're not dressed for this weather. Man, I'm freezing. Should warm me up. Oh, I forgot. We're breaking up. Oh, I forgot to check the forecast. You'd think not for the first time that in moments like this, he sounds more like a concerned parent than a boyfriend. Your boyfriend can't be worried if you're cold? Go on. Still, you don't exactly mind it right now. This kind of tender attention is exactly what you need to ease your nerves. Even if considering the reason for your nerves is that you're planning to break up with him. This gesture feels more than a little unfair. Come on, like he's... Look at the shoulder to waist ratio. This is like a golden ratio for boyfriend. Luckily, before the guilt can really take hold, Soren decides you've warmed up enough and gently lets you go. But I'm still cold. Look at the dog! He's so cute! He's got a little eye patch! Just then, the dog trusts over to the door where you're both standing, her tiny body trembling with excitement as she begins to growl at you with a surprising volume for herself. You know what? This little dog. You know what? I just paid the little a compliment, and she's a hater. Get your dog. But clearly she couldn't be bothered to finish her snack when the opportunity to antagonize you was too tempting. You missed Nova too, didn't you, princess? No, she's growling at me. Look how she's looking at me.
Stop.
Yo, Zen, get your boy, dog.
Hey.
Why you calling the dog princess? I should be princess. I'm princess. Wait, we're breaking up. It's over. We're done. Princess is the small, greedy, one-eyed chihuahua mix that Soren adopted, and though he refuses to admit it, she absolutely has anger issues. Yeah, look at her little face. Truthfully, with her temperament and the eye patch she wears, Pirate would have been a far more fitting name. It sure would have. Don't mind her. She always gets a little sensitive after the vet. After the vet? No, she has a problem with me, Soren. Oh, of course. No problem. But you know damn well that has nothing to do with the vet. She despised you from the moment you met, for reasons you've never understood. Not that you can say that to Soren, who somehow still believes his princess is the sweetest, gentlest dog alive. Soren, I won't stand for this. Luckily, as long as he's around, her hatred doesn't escalate beyond bared teeth and growls. So as you both head to the living room, she settles for glaring daggers at your back. This dog, I don't give a shit. Princess is completely fine, right? Yes, definitely. She just ate something she shouldn't have. As you can see, she's already back to her usual self. Bitch. Even though you and this tiny angry dog don't exactly get along, you still feel relieved by his words, especially after remembering how anxious he was last night. I'm glad it wasn't anything serious. You were really worried. Yeah, I guess I panicked, thinking I might actually lose her. I must have ruined your night too. Hopefully tonight's dinner makes up for it. No, please don't say that yet. You don't know what I got in my back pocket. It rhymes with shake up. Will Princess be joining us for dinner too? Could you take her to another room? Asking him to take his dog to another room is insane. I'm just gonna accept my fate. It's fine. It's a dog. She's not gonna do anything to me. You already know Soren would never actually shut his dog in another room, so you resign yourself to this uncomfortable arrangement. After all, this is likely your last evening here. You hope you can muster enough patience to endure a few more hours of this. Just then, as if reading your thoughts, he comes to your rescue. It's almost Princess's bedtime. She'll head to her bed soon, will she? The moment you step into the living room, the mouth-watering aroma of fried ribs spills out of the kitchen, wrapping around you. A single glance at the table tells you everything. The carefully arranged plates, the candles casting their warm glow, your favorite wine chilling in an ice bucket. It's painfully clear how much effort Soren put into this dinner, and the guilt inside you swells just a little more. Guys, I don't think I can break up. I can't. He made dinner. His dog just got better. We have to wait for another day. How many of your exes ever cooked a meal like this for you? Has Lars done it? But better question, how many ever cooked for you at all? Not reheated leftovers, not takeout, cooked. Was there even one among them who appreciated a meal you prepared? Alright, fine, you'll give Lars a pass here. After all, you can't ignore the extravagant restaurants he took you to, but one thought lingers, refusing to be dismissed. Maybe the real problem isn't the relationship, but your own feelings. Maybe what you should do is silence those unreliable emotions, the ones that keep dragging you into the wrong relationships, and finally listen to logic. Maybe instead of breaking up with Soren, you should be proposing to him. But why would Soren accept a proposal from someone like you? He has a better job, a nicer house, a reliable car, a beloved dog, hobbies that fulfill him, and a life that seems to be going perfectly well. Meanwhile, you have nothing but a job you constantly complain about, a few old friends, weak family ties, and a bunch of trauma and debt left over from a terrible past relationships. The only thing you can offer him are your rather feeble love compared to his, some sex. Now stop the cat, the sex is a banger, come on, don't sell your stuff short, like, it's good, the box is good. He can't his dog, so
You need to leave.
I'm really competing with a dog. Sign me out. Unlike your previous partners, you never understood what exactly keeps him in this relationship. Could this be what they call true love? Honestly, you really don't think so. Whatever it is that draws him to you, you're sure it's something that could fade, run out, or diminish at any moment. You quickly jump in, trying to come up with an excuse for your unusually long silence caused by your thoughts. Everything looks amazing. I'm glad you like it. The food's almost ready. Do you need any help? No need, darling. I've got it. Please just sit and relax for a bit. Come on! You must be tired from trying to make it in time for dinner. You'd forgotten about being late since he hadn't said a word about it until now. You quickly began crafting several possible explanations in your head for why you were so late. Ones that you don't involve the birthday party tomorrow and that he is unlikely to question. But he doesn't give you a chance to lie. After checking on his dog, who has now gone to her bed in the corner, Soren smells at you and disappears down the hallway. While you wait for him, maybe you should use something. Go to the kitchen? I guess go to the kitchen? No, let's just stay in the living room, man. What are we gonna do in the kitchen? Before such an important conversation, you need a moment alone to gather your courage. Taking a deep breath, you sit on the couch. The wooden display cabinets, drawers, trinkets, porcelain, everything in the room, like the rest of the house, still preserves the arrangement inherited from Soren's grandfather and grandmother. You know that by breaking up with him, you'll be saying goodbye not only to him, but to all these beautiful memories as well. That dog. Let's see what his family's like. Your eyes catch on the family photos scattered across many corners of the room. You often heard Soren talk about his happy childhood, unlike yours. You get up from the couch and approach a console, picking up one of the framed pictures on top. It's an old childhood photo of Soren, and you're not surprised to see him posing with the same quiet, composed demeanor he has now. The young woman holding him beams at the camera, radiantly beautiful and effortlessly charming despite her simple dress. You recognize her as his mother, who passed away from illness when he was very young. Behind them are his warm-looking grandmother, and in contrast, large, stern-faced grandfather, more serious than the others in the photo, but somehow still trustworthy, and clearly the one Soren resembles most. After losing his parents early in life, Soren had been raised in this house by his grandparents, and has always spoken of them with love. Though they're no longer alive, the love they gave him still lives on within him. Moments like this make it hard not to envy him for growing up in a warm, loving, and secure home. Even though both your parents were still alive, that hasn't made a difference. You've always felt far removed from their affection. As you continue to look at the framed photo, something catches your attention. There isn't a single photo of Soren's father, who you know died in an accident before he was born. In fact, you can't even remember whether he has ever said anything about him. Man, I'm being nosy. He about to snatch this book out of my hand, but he shouldn't have left me alone. He just said, come help me in the kitchen. You easily find the family album Soren had shown you a few times before, sitting next to the heavy encyclopedias in one of the wooden cabinets. Your own family has never had good enough memories to fill such thick albums, so these held a special place for you. Maybe you'll come across a photo of his father in one of them. I'm going to take a quick look at your family albums. Is that okay? Of course, sweetheart. Whatever you like. Feel free. The sounds from the kitchen are enough to tell you that he is quite busy. Despite all the dust you end up inhaling, you find plenty of pictures of Soren's mother as a child and young woman, and even of his grandparents in their youth. You also spot several dogs, much larger breeds compared to Princess, but no one who might be Soren's father. Just as you pull the album from the edge of the shelf, a small notebook wedged between it falls to the floor. The illustration on the cover, a knight in full armor on horseback, instantly reminds you of Soren's fascination with medieval armor and weapons, and you wonder if this might be an old journal of his. But look in really quick. and then we'll close it if it's his diary, just like a quick look. You set aside the album eagerly and flip through the notebook pages only to be disappointed when you find most of it is filled with handwritten recipes. The handwriting looks like his, but deeper. Small newspaper clippings glued to the pages grab your attention. Most are old missing persons reports, accidents, suicides. You're puzzled. He has never been into true crime documentaries or films unlike you, so why did he collect these as a child? As you skim, one headline stops you. Famous actor drives car off cliff, body still unrecovered. The accompanying photo dominates the page, likely because it made the front page. As someone who once took acting classes and still harbors that passion, the story pulls you in. Yet the longer you stare at the actor's face, the more unease sprinkles under your skin. A soft growl makes you turn. Shut the f*** up. Yo, baby, come get your dog. She's being mean. Princess has left her bed and is now tugging at a photo from the album you left on the floor. Girl, I'm gonna get yelled at. Stop, 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 stop. Before you can stop yourself, you shout. Drop it right now! You lunge for the album, but the dog, now defiant, rips the photo clean in half with her teeth. You know what? That was a very un-princess thing to do. And I'm gonna get in trouble. God damn it! Soren's footsteps hurry into the room. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna be so pressed. Sweetheart, what's wrong? Did Princess do something? Oh. He freezes, staring at the torn photo in your hands. I'm so sorry. I didn't notice her coming. He takes the fragments, checking the date on the back. This was the last photo we took together before my mother died. Oh my god! We can tape it. It's fine. Oh god, what have I done? Don't blame yourself. At least all the pieces are here. Maybe we can restore it digitally with AI. His voice is gentle, but his grip on the fragments is white-knuckled. You've torn more than the paper. Aw, shit. I really didn't see her. I know. Just bad luck. We can't break up with him tonight, guys. It's like I f***ed up the dinner, his dog, I f***ed up his mom's picture. He kisses your cheek in forgiveness, but you don't buy it. As he helps gather the albums and carries the fragments to his room, you know his mood is ruined. And you've barely been here half an hour. This is what you get for snooping through people's private things. Your final dinner with Soren begins like any other, despite the tension churning inside you. As the scent of the warm lamb chops he's just served reaches your nose, you realize you're actually hungry. He takes a seat across from you at the table and offers an encouraging smile. Please try it, love. I hope you like it. After everything he's done to prepare this for you, there's no way you could refuse. You pick up your fork under his attentive gaze and bring one of the pre-sliced pieces to your mouth. You don't need to be a gourmet to know this is perfection. The crispness of the outside, the tenderness of the juicy center, the way every spice is balanced just right. You've always known he was skilled in the kitchen, but this is flawless. Absolutely perfect. I've never had anything like it in my life. He doesn't just react to the compliment itself. What satisfies him more is what he sees in your face, in your eyes. Even in the soft glow of candlelight, you can tell the emotion welling up behind his gaze. Smiling, he leans forward to refill your wine glass. I'm so glad to hear that, love. For the next minute or so, the only sounds are the rain tapping against the window and your utensils against the plate. Even Princess is absent, granting you both a moment of rare privacy. Well, I guess you continue eating. I don't have a choice but to continue eating. Your gaze drifts towards the window, noticing the rain outside has picked up. The thought of your car journey in this weather begins to feel more and more unappealing. Besides, you're not exactly eager to leave this warm, peaceful home and return to your own small but chaotic studio apartment. Yes! You decide the breakup conversation can wait a little longer. To be continued! Come on! That can't be it! Come on! Give me a little more! Come on! I'm gonna go in the kitchen this time. Even though Soren didn't ask for your help, you feel it wouldn't be right to just sit back and relax while he prepares something for you in the kitchen. Besides, it's your last evening together. As his footsteps fade down the hallway, you leave the living room and follow him into his spacious, airy kitchen, nothing like the small open kitchen in your studio apartment. The moment you step inside, you're startled by the sight of the kitchen table, already lined with salads and other dishes. Soren, really, you didn't need to go through all this trouble. He, standing at the counter with his back to you, turns his head at the sound of your voice. You told me lately you've been skipping meals because of work. We need to take care of your nutrition, darling. I don't want you getting sick. Oh, you can't even remember when you said that to him. Probably just slipped out during one of your usual phone rants about how your boss dumps all the work on you. Yet somehow he always seems to care more about the things you say than even you. Yeah, that was a sentence. Your voice quivers slightly as you speak. That's very thoughtful. Thank you. Don't mention it, darling. You know I always enjoyed doing things for you. So don't worry about anything tonight. Just enjoy it. I want to help. I can chop those spinach leaves, for example. He lifts his head from the bowl he's mixing ingredients in and glances at the bunch of spinach you point to, smiling. I think we already have enough spinach for this salad, darling. Just having you here is enough for me. But if you really insist, I'd appreciate it if you could tidy up a bit. Especially if you could put those spinach leaves back in the fridge before they spoil any further. Oh, of course! You're relieved to have something to do, and you begin putting the items away that have been used in the meal prep and forgotten. At the very least, you hope that after everything is over and you leave his house, you'll have shortened that painful phase when Soren cleans up and feels like all his effort was for nothing. Meanwhile, your eyes are drawn to a small pile of knives stacked haphazardly at the end of the table. They're clearly large, broad, and sturdy, no doubt about that. But you can't quite imagine what they'd be used for in a normal kitchen. And despite how solid they look, the knives seem quite old, judging by their worn handles and dulled sheen. They've definitely been used many times. Even without leaning too close, you can smell the harsh scent of cleaning chemicals clinging to them. Those is murder knives. He gonna say, oh, it's for butchering animals. Unable to contain your curiosity, you call out to him, who still has his back to you. What are those knives for? Caught off guard by the sudden question, he turns to you with the pan still in his hand. Huh? Don't hum me, mother. You heard me. What are these knives for? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, those are my grandfather's butcher knives. When he closed the shop, he sold most of the large tools and machines. But he kept the knives because he loved them. You lightly touch the sharp edge of one of those blades with your finger. They still seem pretty sharp. Do you use them often? He chuckles softly and returns the pan to the stove. Answer the question! Don't just laugh it off! They still come in handy from time to time, sure. But mostly I just clean them now and then and keep them for sentimental reasons. Let me handle them, sweetheart. You might hurt yourself. You're right, I'm clumsy enough as it is. Heating is worrying you back away from the knives and open the fridge door to put away the last few items from the table. As you do, your attention is drawn to the top shelf packed with plastic wrapped packages of meat. It's clear that he recently stocked up, but there's a problem. Only a few packages seem store-bought. Most of them don't have any kind of label indicating date, type, or weight. Soren, putting the bodies next to the food is really sick, man. Are we really eating lamb, or are you a little sick and you want to share this side of you with me and you're feeding me a person? Are you Hannibal Lecter coded, or you're just storing bodies? A chill runs down your spine. What if the mouth-watering smell of filling the kitchen right now is coming from one of those packages? Where did you get this meat from, Soren? I don't see any dates on them. They're fresh cuts from the butcher, I trust. There's absolutely nothing to worry about, sweetheart. I'd never poison you. You're always safe with me. Oh, that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. Your cheeks flush involuntarily, and you feel embarrassed as if a secret had just slipped out. The memory's still fresh. Your mother, who is never fond of cooking and taking care of you and your sister, once poisoned you both with expired foods while trying to prove something to your constantly criticizing father. It was something you never told anyone, not even Soren. And you know too much, dog. Trying to brush it off and move past the odd moment, you say the first thing that comes to your mind. You've definitely been eating a lot of meat lately. Okay, that's something. Just trying to stick to my diet with the new weight training I've started, so tell me, do you think it's... So tell me, do you think it's paying off? Man, I think it's paying off. That's between me and you. I doubt I can give a proper answer with that sweater on. Wink, wink, take it off! Take it off! The word slips out before you can stop them, and immediately you regret your thoughtless remark, but his response catches you even more off guard. Take it off! Take it off! Lift it up! Lift it up! I could take it off if you'd like. Shit, you said it, not me. I mean, I have to assess the effectiveness of the diet and training. Wait, break it up! We're breaking up! As your gaze shifts to him, you catch something intense in his eyes, and you feel a rush of heat start in your belly and spread through your body. You haven't had sex with him since the thought of breaking up first crossed you. How long has that been? How long has that been? Is it a drought, or is it That period has been unusually long for you, yet you never thought of it as strange. Soren has always been more reserved and understanding than your previous boyfriends, and intimacy has never been a big part of your relationship. But now you notice he's being more forward than ever. Oh, he busted at the seams. He won't it. Unless you're going to burn it. What the f does that mean? Hold on. Unless you're going to burn the meat. Shit, f it. Of course you can't break the news to him right now, so you have no choice but to postpone it. You have to bring up the issue during dinner, otherwise your impulses might take advantage of his boldness and muddle everything. It's already cooked, bro. I've already committed to one last hurrah and we'll break up tomorrow. And it wouldn't be the first time. Every time you call Lars— What?! What?! Y'all get your help! Oh, it. I guess we're staying with the serial killer or wherever the hell. Cheating on me? On me? On this. The audacity. And he got to— oh, that— what did I say in the beginning? An X is an X for a reason. Every time you caught Lars cheating on you, you repeat to yourself that this was the end and he completely determined to cut all ties. But then when he showed up at your door sometime later saying he just wanted to talk, that resolve would take the first hit. Letting him slide would be the irreversible mistake that erased it all together. Luckily, he had at least enough decency to eventually leave you himself, breaking the humiliating cycle and making you feel like a total fool. Yeah, that guy, he's dead to me. Anyway, there's no use thinking about those days anymore. You swallowed hard, trying to soothe the crack in your voice. Right now, I'm starving. Soren's laughter fills the kitchen, finally breaking the tension in your weight. Then let's make sure you're nice and full first, darling. Come on, let's eat before the meat gets cold. Come on, take your shirt off. As you follow him into the living room, all you can do is pray that for once luck is on your side. Your final dinner with Soren begins like any other, despite the churning— okay, I think it's the same. We're gonna text Lars this time, just to see where it goes. So whether you go to the party depends on us. Oh, just straight up yes, okay. Or rather, I'm obviously not lumping you in with him. I just don't want to run into your boyfriend and end up ruining the night for both of us. Yeah, like I said, you know, who the hell wants to be in that situation? I thought you have never considered? No, but wake the up, okay? Come on. We graduated. We think over here, girl. Did something happen between you and Soren behind my back? Ooh, well, you'd be better off asking him that. Soren, what did you do? He said stop talking to her, don't look at her, don't text her. Yet here you are texting me. It's maybe not my place to interfere in your relationship. Well, like, if he said something, I'd like to know. Like, if it was something crazy, I'd like to know, you know. It's just thinking back to the past, I wish things had turned out differently. Well, let's admit we miss him, because if I say it doesn't really matter anymore, we're just gonna end up back at Soren's house probably anyway. Everything you once lived with him, the memories, the regrets, the endless what ifs come rushing back to life in your mind. There's a bond between you and Lars, one so passionate, thrilling, and complicated that you could never truly deny it. Me too. The moment you hit sin, the weight of what you've done crashes over you. It's okay, we're breaking up with Soren. You realize with a sinking feeling how foolish you must seem, and deep regret grips you, but it's already too late. You can see that Lars has read your message. Without waiting for any response, you shut off your phone in shame and shove it deep into your pocket, leaning your forehead against the car window as you struggle to steady your breathing. And yet, are you completely sorry for what you've done? That's a question you can't answer so easily. I can't kiss him? That's how you treat a girl just because she was thinking about her ex, maybe, potentially? There's no kiss option! Instead of wasting time with the meaningless questions, you start gathering them up only to realize just how sharp they are. Despite their age, the moment your hand brushes against one. Oh! He immediately sets the pan down and rushes over to you. Are you okay, love? What happened? Let me see. I was just trying to clean up the knives, but I cut myself. Dumbass. Like, you idiot. You wince from the sharp stinging as you show him the wound. Luckily, it's not too deep. I'll grab the first aid kit right away. Please just sit here and wait for me, darling. You sit on the chair he pulls out and rest your head on the table, consumed by the pain and frustration. While waiting for him to return, your mind drifts to strange thoughts. Maybe this is karma. Maybe karma won't even let you enjoy the meal your soon-to-be ex-boyfriend has cooked. That's when you notice a faint vibration on the table. Lifting your head, you see Soren's phone buzzing rapidly beneath a snack wrapper. Princess is your wallpaper, bro? I'm about to crash out. You still remember the password he entered next to you months ago. Let's snoop. If he had stuff to hide, he wouldn't leave his phone around, you know? For someone like you who's been cheated on more than once in past relationships and found out each time by snooping through a boyfriend's phone, this move is almost instinctual. See? Creature of habit. I can blame my paranoia. And after Lars's message, There's clearly one way to find out what really happened between him and Soren. Check the messages. You find this easier and more definitive than confronting Soren directly. You haven't heard any footsteps from the hallway yet, so you still have time, but the cut on your hand is slowing you down. That means you'll only be able to check one thing before risking being caught. It doesn't take long to realize the most recent message is work related. You skip it and start scanning through the latest conversations. Just as his boring chats begin to wear you down, one message suddenly jolts out to you. It's from Lars a month ago. All prior messages have been deleted. So does she know what you did? What did you do? Oh, ain't shit in here anyway. I already know he did something. He told me that much himself. But what does Lars know about Soren that you don't? And what could Soren have done? Even though you're planning to break up with him, you can't deny that he has always been the most trustworthy, loyal, understanding, and kind man you've known. Or at least that's how he's always appeared to you. But after seeing the message Lars sent him, you're no longer so sure. You can't completely see him the same way as before. Before the night ends, maybe you should send Lars another message to find out what really happened. It's not like this will change anything. You're going to break up with Soren anyway. Just then, the sound of approaching footsteps becomes audible, prompting you to immediately put the phone back in its place. Bro! Went shit in there! He appears at the door shortly after, immediately approaching you with a first aid kit. He gently cleans your cut on your hand and carefully wraps it. Will you be able to eat with this hand, my love? Actually, it hurts so bad that you might have to feed me dinner. It's not that big of a cut. I'll manage. Girl, come on, we can feed you. Come on. I shouldn't have asked you to do anything after your long day. I'm really sorry for that. Please don't say that. It was just a small accident. He, still looking very apologetic, places a gentle kiss on your forehead before getting up from the chair beside you. Thank you for helping, my love. I'll take care of the rest. Damn, banished from the kitchen. I do want to see what the other option is. Unless you're going to burn the meat. Your voice trails off towards the end of the sentence, fading into silence. It feels like your reason is clashing with your impulse. But before you can tell which side is winning, he turns off the stove with a teasing smile and walks towards you. Oh, wait a minute. As the distance between you vanishes, his hands slide to your waist, pulling you toward him. When his lips touch your neck, you forget everything for a moment, including your plan to break up with him. His warm lips travel up your neck to your ear, lightly biting your earlobe, sending a hot shiver down your spine as he whispers, I'll take it off after dinner, that way I won't have to put it back on. Ow! Dirty boy. The mention of dinner triggers alarm bells in your head, and just like that, you manage to pull yourself away from him and his effect on you, at least for now. He, as if he wasn't trying to seduce you moments ago, continues in a casual tone. If you want, we can sit down before the meat gets cold. Thinking about having a quickie with your soon-to-be ex-boyfriend in the kitchen is quite frankly unbelievable. It's not that crazy. It's a last hurrah. Like, you said you were on a drought anyway. You don't know when the next time you're gonna get some is. So like, he's still your boyfriend at the time. It's like a Sour Patch Kids. We give him a little bit of sweet, give him a whole lot of sour, and then we're gone. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's gonna be my route. Next time, when the full game comes out, I'm gonna go this route again, and we'll continue that way. If we're already gonna roll around in the hay one last time, let's have him do some of the seducing. So with that being said, to be continued, it is a demo. I don't know when the full game comes out. I'll check. I will be playing it because I need to know what happens. Link is in the description. Look out for the full release. I will return with my Yandere boyfriend and trying to break up with him, which I probably will not be breaking up with him. Like and subscribe.